Let's get right to the point. We're cutting through the noise and getting straight to the heart of a question that's on many minds. Can you make real money from Airbnb without owning any property? Is it a pipe dream, or a legitimate path to financial freedom? We're talking about generating substantial income, not just pocket change. Absolutely. The answer is a resounding yes. This isn't a gimmick or a secret reserved for the rich and well-connected. It's not some exclusive club you can't get into. This is an accessible strategy for anyone willing to put in the work and learn the ropes. It's a proven business model called Airbnb Arbitrage, a strategy that's been quietly transforming the landscape of short-term rentals. And it's changing the game in 2025. This isn't some outdated tactic. It's a forward-thinking approach that's perfectly suited for the modern sharing economy. Instead of taking on the hefty burden of buying real estate with all the associated costs and risks, you rent a property. Crucially, you get the landlord's explicit permission to sublet the property on platforms like Airbnb. This is a non-negotiable step. And then, you list it on Airbnb for short-term stays, attracting travelers and vacationers seeking comfortable and convenient accommodations. You pay a fixed rent to the landlord each month, providing them with a reliable income stream. But you collect higher nightly rates from guests, who are willing to pay a premium for the flexibility and amenities of a short-term rental. And here's the magic. You pocket the difference between your fixed rent and the revenue generated from Airbnb bookings as profit. It's about leveraging other people's assets, their properties, to create your own income-generating venture. It's a smart way to build your own cash-flowing business without the massive upfront investment typically associated with real estate. This allows you to start with far less capital and significantly reduce your financial risk compared to traditional property ownership. Today we'll break down how to navigate this exciting world, providing you with a step-by-step guide to success. We'll show you how to find the right property, the one that's perfectly suited for Airbnb arbitrage. We'll also cover the crucial steps involved in getting landlord approval, ensuring you're operating legally and ethically. And most importantly, we'll teach you how to automate your operation, streamlining your processes, and freeing up your time, so you can scale your business and grow your income without the burden of a mortgage hanging over your head. If you're ready to unlock the potential of Airbnb arbitrage, smash that like button to show your support, and stay updated on our latest insights. Now let's dive into the world of Airbnb arbitrage and uncover the secrets to building a thriving short-term rental business. We'll explore how you can start building your rental empire, one property at a time, and create a passive income stream that can transform your financial future. All this without owning a single property, a truly revolutionary approach to real estate investing. Let's demystify a business model that's been gaining traction in the world of short-term rentals. We're going to break down the concept, explore its mechanics, and understand why it can be a beneficial arrangement for all parties involved. Airbnb arbitrage. What does it really mean? At its core, arbitrage means capitalizing on price discrepancies across different markets to secure a profit. It's about identifying an asset that's undervalued in one market and selling it for a higher price in another. In the context of Airbnb, this translates to you leasing a property on a long-term basis, typically a year or more, and then renting it out on a short-term basis through platforms like Airbnb for a higher total revenue. The process begins with you signing a lease agreement, committing to pay the monthly rent as agreed upon with the landlord. Crucially, you need to obtain explicit written permission from the landlord to sublet the property on platforms like Airbnb or Vrbo. This is a non-negotiable step. Next comes the furnishing stage, where you transform the space into an inviting and comfortable haven for guests. You then craft a standout listing with high-quality photos and compelling descriptions to attract potential guests. Finally, you manage the entire booking process, coordinating cleanings and ensuring a seamless experience for your guests. Let's illustrate with an example. If your monthly rent is $2,500 and you generate $4,400 in revenue from short-term rentals, your gross profit would be $1,900. Keep in mind, this is before factoring in other expenses like utilities, cleaning fees, and maintenance. But you're not simply acting as a middleman in this transaction. You're taking a standard, often unfurnished rental property and transforming it into a beautifully furnished, hotel-quality experience that guests are willing to pay a premium for. Guests are willing to pay for the comfort, convenience, and unique experience that a well-managed Airbnb offers. Landlords benefit from having a reliable tenant who ensures consistent rent payments and maintains the property in excellent condition. And of course you, the arbitrageur, generate a profit by effectively bridging the gap between long-term rentals and short-term demand. When executed correctly, this model is entirely legal, ethically sound, and creates significant value for everyone involved in the transaction. It's a win-win-win, a mutually beneficial arrangement for you, the landlord who receives consistent income, and the guest who enjoys a comfortable and convenient stay. That's the power and potential of Airbnb arbitrage when approached strategically and ethically. As we look ahead, 2025 is shaping up to be an exceptional year. But why is this particular year poised to be so significant? What makes 2025 the ideal moment to dive into the world of Airbnb arbitrage? For Airbnb arbitrage, let's break down the key factors that are converging to create this perfect storm of opportunity. We're not just talking about a slight advantage, we're talking about a potential goldmine for those ready to take action. First, remote work and digital nomads are mainstream. The shift is undeniable. What was once a niche lifestyle is now a widespread reality. Millions have embraced the freedom to work from anywhere. And these remote workers and digital nomads, along with many other types of travelers, people want flexible, home-like stays, not hotels. They crave the comfort and amenities of a home, the ability to cook their own meals, and the space to relax and recharge. Hotels simply can't offer the same level of personalized experience. Landlords crave reliable tenants and less hassle. Managing properties can be time-consuming and stressful. Landlords are constantly seeking ways to simplify the process and ensure consistent income. You offer guaranteed rent and professional upkeep. This is a win-win scenario. You provide landlords with the stability they desire while also ensuring their properties are well-maintained. Travelers want authentic, local experiences and group-friendly spaces. They're not just looking for a place to sleep, they want to immerse themselves in the local culture and create lasting memories. And for groups, finding accommodations that can comfortably house everyone can be a challenge. The result of all these factors is that demand for quality short-term rentals is booming. The numbers don't lie. Occupancy rates are up and average daily rates are climbing. The market is signaling a clear and present opportunity. Hotels can't match the comfort or value. They often lack the amenities and space that travelers are seeking, and they can be significantly more expensive, especially for families or groups. A well-managed Airbnb offers a superior experience at a competitive price. It's a compelling proposition for today's discerning traveler. However, the supply of great listings hasn't caught up with demand. There's a significant gap between the number of travelers seeking quality short-term rentals and the availability of suitable properties. This creates a huge opportunity for those who can bridge that gap. It's a chance to provide much-needed accommodations and capitalize on the growing demand. If you act now, you can ride this wave. The time to get involved is now, while the market is still relatively unsaturated. You can build a profitable business before the market gets saturated. The early bird gets the worm, and in this case, the early entrepreneur reaps the rewards. The trends are clear. All indicators point towards continued growth in the short-term rental market. There are more travelers, more landlords open to new ideas, and more money to be made. The conditions are ripe for success. The window is wide open. This isn't just a crack in the door, it's a full-blown invitation to step into a world of opportunity. This is your chance to get in early and establish yourself as a leader in the Airbnb arbitrage space. Don't miss out on the opportunity to capitalize on the 2025 rental gold rush. The time to act is now. Let's see the numbers in action. Imagine you rent a 2-bedroom in Austin for $200 a month. Market research shows similar Airbnbs earn $180/night with 80% occupancy. About 24 nights a month. That's $4,320 in monthly revenue. Subtract $2,200 rent, $200 utilities, $400 cleaning, after guest fees, and $50 supplies. Total expenses, $2,850. Your net profit, $1,470 per month, or over $17,000 a year, from one apartment you don't own. Scale to 2, 5, or 10 units, and the income multiplies fast. This is real, repeatable, and scalable. The math works, and that's why so many are jumping in. That's the power of Airbnb arbitrage in real life. Is Airbnb arbitrage right for you? It's perfect for driven entrepreneurs who want into real estate without huge capital. If you love hospitality, design, and creating great guest experiences, you'll thrive. Systems thinkers who enjoy building efficient processes can scale this business fast. And if you crave financial and location freedom, This model lets you manage everything remotely. If you're ready to hustle, learn, and build something real, this could be your path to independence. Here's your roadmap for this series. We'll guide you step by step from market analysis and property selection to pitching landlords and setting up your first unit. You'll learn how to spot profitable properties, navigate local laws, and secure landlord approval with proven scripts. We'll cover furnishing on a budget, writing killer listings, and using smart pricing strategies. Most importantly, you'll discover how to automate guest messaging, cleaning, and operations for semi-passive income. Think of this as your mentorship for launching and scaling your Airbnb arbitrage business. No guesswork, just actionable steps. Let's get you started on the right foot. Let's be real. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Airbnb arbitrage takes real work, especially at the start. You'll need some startup capital for rent, deposit, and furnishings. Less than buying property, but not zero. The setup phase is hands-on researching, negotiating, furnishing, and prepping for guests. Early on, you'll handle guest issues, cleaning schedules, and the occasional late-night problem. Your reputation depends on 5-star reviews, so customer service matters. The good news? Almost everything can be automated or delegated over time. With the right systems, you can scale from one unit to many, and turn active work into semi-passive income. Build the machine, then let it run. Get rich smart, not quick. Here's your invitation to a life-changing opportunity. Airbnb arbitrage isn't just a side hustle. It's a real business with the power to transform your finances and your freedom. Imagine an extra $1,500, $3,000, or $10,000 a month. What would that mean for your life? You don't need a license or a fortune, just the right knowledge and the drive to act. The skills you gain, negotiation, marketing, systems, will serve you for life. Thousands have started where you are and built real businesses. The path is clear. The only question, are you ready to take the first step? Let's build your brighter financial future, one rental at a time. Ready to get started? Here's how to build your business the right way. Next, we'll cover setting up your business legally. Why an LLC protects you and makes you look professional to landlords. We'll show you how to separate business and personal finances and start building business credit from day one. Then, we'll dive into finding landlord-friendly properties and negotiating win-win lease terms. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode. We're building this business together, step by step. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.